Joseph Finken, Private E1. Well, I enlisted because I've always just had this kind of driving urge to serve my country. It's been something that a lot of my family members have done. It seemed like something that just I feel obligated to do, so I enlisted. It was something I'd always been going to do. Well, what makes me proud of the armed forces? I think it's just very honorable that somebody would willfully sign up to sacrifice anything, quote unquote, up to and not including someone's life. It's just a very honorable position to hold, and it's something that takes a lot of psychological security just to do, and that's why I think it's such a great thing. I think it's completely necessary. My thoughts on Veterans Day are that we should definitely be honoring those who have served or currently do serve. They have, at one point in their life, signed a blank check, and we should be no less than grateful for that. They are very, very important to us and these veterans, and they should definitely be given nothing less than respect. Never was so much owed by so many to so few. I think that phrase actually really speaks for itself. I mean, because you think about it, so many people, millions and millions of people have signed up for this, have given their lives away to the cause of protecting America and our freedoms and our liberties. And I think that, just statistically, the number of citizens in America outweighs the number of soldiers and anyone like that. So the outweighing thing that just so few people actually accept the call and do that is so honorable and so wonderful. I think that it is definitely a true statement that we all owe them so much because they have given their time, and many of them have given their lives for people who don't even know them. And it's just very great what they've done.
My name is Dave Borkert. Highest enlisted rank that I achieved was Staff Sergeant. Highest commission rank is First Lieutenant. When I was in high school, probably the sense of adventure, and also was looking at financial. They had really good enlistment bonuses. I believe just there's a lot that I learned when I was in the military, and it's not necessarily what you learned out of a book, but there's things that I think become part of your base and kind of guide your future, and I'm proud of that. I think Veterans Day is important. I think, unfortunately, for some people, it's just a holiday where they can take off and have their fling, and they're certainly entitled to do that. But I believe it's important that at some level, doesn't necessarily have to be where you go to the parade, but I think at some level you should recognize the veterans, because some of them have paid very high prices. Never was so much owed to so many by so few. I believe that's relevant simply because we've been at war now for 15 years, and we don't have a draft, so it's completely on enlistment, it's completely a voluntary military, and I think those are very relevant words. When I think of the sacrifices, I think as veterans, even us veterans, we look at other veterans and put them in different categories. I think a lot of it's by the sacrifices that different veterans have had. I know, personally I've served with people, whether that was several years ago and we enlisted together, or if it was more currently when I was deployed on a National Guard deployment. But some individuals sacrifice their psychological issues. Some people have had some serious physical injuries. And, I know of soldiers who've paid the ultimate price. They didn't come back.